Breaking NFL news where team owners have approved a proposal allowing NFL players to participate in flag football at the 28th Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. There will be a limit of one player per NFL team on each national team participating. So one team can't have multiple players on the U.S. team, but it can have multiple players in the Olympics. They would just be playing for separate countries. There will also be a salary cap credit for any player who's injured while participating.
Hey folks, this is Paul with Redneck Sports. I want to thank you for viewing my video, and I want to give you one thought process. There was a famous coach at the University of Tennessee by the name of General Robert Neyland. He had 6 maxims, but number 2 maxim is what everybody should apply to their life. Play for and make the breaks. When one comes your way, score. That's how to live your life right there.
Flag football is basically the more non-violent form of football, and it's going to be in the Olympics in 2028. Now, it's going to be an exhibition. It's not going to be a fully accredited one. They got to see what kind of attention is put to it, if it meets their standards. You know, breakdancing was exhibition in the Paris Olympics, and well, yeah, that didn't go over too well. But I think that flag football is a good starting off point. Now, the NBA is saying that the league will allow one player on each NFL roster to try out for one country's Olympic team, leaving the door open for multiple players on a single team to play in the Olympics if they are eligible for non-U.S. rosters. For example, one player could try out for the U.S. team while another could try out for the Canadian team if they meet ancestry requirements. Each team's international pathway player can also try out for their country's team. Okay, that's pretty self-evident. Flag football teams would need to meet a standard of medical care and playing surface mandates to be eligible for NFL players. So, okay, it would also need to augment all parts of its schedule so that the player's NFL schedule would take precedent over everything else. That's understandable to a point. Insurance coverage across the league to protect players in the event of an injury that derives from any flag football related activities. Beyond that, a salary cap credit to any team that loses a player to a flag football related injury. This is the rules that the NFL have set forth. They're talking about this because Robert Edwards was brought in to the New England Patriots, put up 1,446 rushing yards and receiving, 12 total touchdowns as a rookie, only to have his career derailed after suffering a frightening knee injury playing flag football at the Pro Bowl. He barely avoided amputation after the injury and didn't play again until 2002 season, when he had a brief one-season comeback with the Miami Dolphins that saw him play sparingly. But here's the thing. Yeah, the NFL is all about that money. I mean, you take a look at the outrageous ticket prices, you take a look at how much it costs to get the pay-per-views and all of this. Well, let's take a look at this consideration. The Team USA will probably have to focus on college football players. Now, are there players that will have a chance of getting in there and from each of the 32 teams? Sure. But this also gives a wide open chance, such as what happened with Haley Van Lith with the 3-on-3 play, in getting to show what your skills are on a different format. I think that this is an interesting look. I don't foresee any massive issues. I mean, the NBA, NHL, and Major League Baseball have all been able to shoulder that risk. WNBA has been able to shoulder that risk. So the NFL needs to get its head out its rear end and go, hey, this is a way to draw in more international fans. You get a chance for international fans to see a sport that it makes them dream of possibly being good enough to be able to come to a U.S. team and make millions of dollars. This has been good for the NBA. WNBA, take a look at the number 2 person draft this year, Malonga. You saw what she did for Team France. They almost beat Team USA in the Olympics. So this is a good opportunity to bring in more talent, in my opinion. And if the NFL doesn't want to get behind it, well, they're idiots, in my opinion. But hey, this has been Paul with Redneck Sports. Just thought I'd bring up this topic. Y'all have a good day now. Bye.
I want to thank you for watching my video. And if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all have a good day now.